is the key to bringing about many of these changes. Many of the changes that are happening at the macro level, at a meta level, really take time to trickle down. But a block development officer, a sarpanch, can do small things which will have immediate impact and could probably make a lot of suffering of a number of people less, or even completely obliterate that suffering. So you should focus on really going to the grassroots. Innovate at the grassroots. Capture grassroots knowledge which is not codified even now, and that's, I think, where, it's only now that we realize that there was a lot of grassroots knowledge which we should have actually codified. That's where again you can contribute. As Samit was saying, you have to, as the world is changing, this grassroots knowledge is there to capture it, to reorient it, to solve some of the wicked problems of society. It requires you to innovate. And a large part of the innovation currently makes use of technology, makes use of new skills and knowledge. Maybe you have a lot of data, you have generative AI, artificial intelligence, so you can see and create a lot of things. You may use a metaverse to create something for the community, and they can see that the ill effects of, let's say, something that they are practicing which is not really required, which is wrong. And agricultural practice and agricultural extension work, but maybe even the grain disposal system. Because whatever said and done, India lives in villages. The rural-urban divide is tremendous. And that is why the urban migration is taking place. I don't want to get into all this, but only thing I'll request you to do is that you use your power, your knowledge, your exposure, your training that you gain from the Kalinga IAS Academy to bring change, permanent change in the community or in the block wherever you get posted. Now, if you follow that path all your life in the career, you will find that it will not only give you success in your own career, but it will give you a lot of success, a lot of happiness personally. This is what I have seen all my 28 years when I was there in the services, even though it was a much more negative work that I was doing in terms of finding out people's faults. But I can tell you this much, that it gave me immense satisfaction to ensure that a person who has not got pension for, let's say, 10 years, so that finally he gets pension, than doing the Bihar forest camp investigation. These small things matter. And these small things will give you personal happiness. Happiness to hold your head high before God and before the community, before society. Some amount of, as Samit was saying, some amount of skilling, upskilling is required. At every stage, one has to be humble to believe that I have not achieved anything in terms of knowing the knowledge that exists in this world. Many people think that education and knowledge can be acquired at one go and then forget about it. Actually, the point is, as I was saying, some of the most amazing things that are coming up nowadays are at the grassroots. Some of the things that villagers do because traditionally they have been doing but not captured are solving some of the intricate problems have really been thought only at that level. And that knowledge itself, when taken to, or when escalated, or when mainstream, can give a lot of happiness to a number of people across villages. Lastly, I would like to end by saying that this acquisition of knowledge should not make you even more arrogant. Many people I've seen during my career, that once you acquire more degrees, more trainings, in-service training, abroad training, then it makes you more arrogant. The shedding away of arrogance would probably be the biggest sacrifice that we can make. Humility is something which is very difficult to imbibe and retain. Look at APJ Abdul Kalam. People can talk about it right now. When I was posted as Principal AG Kerala, I don't know how many of you have seen this. If you go to the Vikram Sarabhai Space Center Museum, you will find Kalam driving a bicycle with a rocket. By the side. You must have seen that picture. It is actually there. That's the kind of, commitment that he had, but at the same time, he maintained humility for it. So I think a lot of pep talk for today. I know all of you are aware of many of these things. I know all of you are rearing to join this service, those who have qualified here and those who are aspiring to probably get into this service. But as Professor Sanjay Asaman said, I think this is just the first stage. This is just the beginning of getting there to excel in life. Excellence in life should be your motto. Thank you so much.